Y'all, Foutaises, Foutaises, Foutaises.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Foutaises Show. I'm your host, Brandon Daniel, aka the Winterfell Soldier. To my far right, we have STLK, the Lion King himself, Simba Urasa.
Yeah. Tell him that's me right here. All dressed, all fresh, not like this man. I don't know why he's wearing a tie.
Why are you wearing a tie?
I don't know.
You got extra dressed up for you guys.
Yeah.
Just for the
So you
fans.
guys better leave those comments.
Except we're all wearing shades. We're all really like we just went to a funeral or something.
Yeah.
That's not. I don't think I get. I'm not.
You
gonna
didn't
go to
get
a
invited.
funeral
You didn't get invited.
with a Heisenberg shirt and some white shorts. That
Clearly.
would not look good.
Okay.
And to my right, we have the blazing sensation, Aladu, aka Puff Puff, pass the mic, Alistair.
Yes. How about James Harden last night? But they still lost though.
They still lost though.
Nah, it's
Yeah.
And he's rocking the nice
Right.
little goatee. He's growing it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you guys can see I shaved. I don't know how you can see I shaved today. So I look really young. The bad thing about me shaving is I already look young, but when I shave, I look like I'm in 5th grade.
You can save so
Dang.
much money on movie tickets.
Yo.
That is true. I never
Tell
thought
him.
about that.
Tell him.
And I'm pretty short. So
Shout out to
Oh,
Miss
yeah.
that
J.
also helps.
Hi.
What?
Hi, Mom.
Sure. And on my left, we have Thien-An, aka Ann Nguyen, and Miss Nguyen is here to make sure we fill our affirmative action quota.
There's too many dudes. Just saying. So you need some women here. Just saying.
We do need some women in the world.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, that's true. She
not
got a
where
point.
I was going.
That was a good point.
Look,
That's a good point.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all feminists out there who I failed. Just now.
And our manifesto for this week is to not put our feet in our mouth, both figuratively and literally.
Too late.
I was really weird. I was really worried that I would mess that up, but I'm glad I didn't, because that'd be pretty
yeah,
ironic.
you were so weird and worried. That was not.
You know,
a
you didn't have to bring light to that.
I'm sorry.
Well, before we get started with the topics, I just wanted to pull the curtain back a little bit and tell you about ourselves, because we didn't really tell you that much about ourselves last week. So these are my best friends. Now let me take a step back.
Bars.
See, there's a triangle,
names.
a best friend triangle, with
I see
me,
4 people.
Alistair, and Simba, right?
Oh,
That's one triangle.
okay.
Now,
Let the truth come out now. Okay.
now, there's another best friend triangle with me, Thien, and Nadia. Now, Nadia
Off-screen.
is not here, but she'll be here sometimes. She'll be our camera person behind the scenes. I'm sure you'll hear her laughing in the background at some point.
Yeah.
If our jokes are good.
If our jokes are
They'll
bad,
always
she's
be
still
good.
They'll
always
They'll
be good.
always be good.
Always.
That is true. And so, well, they know each other. So imagine there's a Venn diagram, right?
And he's the center?
And I'm in the middle. By no coincidence, I'm in the middle of this Venn diagram.
Yeah.
And on one side we got Alistair and Simba.
Yeah.
On the other side we got Thien and Nadia. And it's not like I brought them together. They knew each other. We all went to elementary school
We
together.
survived the ghetto. That's what happened.
We did survive the
That
ghetto.
strong mind.
We saw some weird shit.
And this is not getting into the story of how we met or how we became friends or how we became best friends. Those are all topics to discuss another day. And you'll get the stories eventually, and they're really good stories.
They're alright.
But, we're best friends, and these are my best friends, and I never get to spend enough time with them. So I had this idea to do this podcast so that we are forced to spend at least one day of the week together and film this show. And of course I want to spend time with my best friends, because I love these guys, right? I mean, who wouldn't? Just look at them.
We love you too, man.
Okay, that's a little bit too much. That's a
Come
little
on,
bit too much.
man. You need tissues?
Nah, man.
But, as you get to
How's
know
acting?
us, you'll see that we're friends, we're really good friends, we're best friends, and I want my best friends to become also best friends, and hopefully even become, really, we would say at this point, we're practically family.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. I'd go to your funeral.
We've been through, that is usually a telltale sign of being family.
That's true.
But yeah, we're pretty much family at this point, and we want you, the viewer, to become, our friends, not only our friends, our best friends, not only our best friends, but also part of this family, part of the Foutaises family,
Foutaises.
if you will.
Foutaises.
And that was me pulling the curtain back a little bit, letting you know a little bit about ourselves.
Yeah.
But now, let's get the show started. Simba,
All right.
what's your topic?
Well, my topic today, I thought I was going fourth, but it's okay. I'll go first.
Oh,
Twist. There's a twist.
Plot twist. It happens.
Twist. All right. So my topic today is basically talking about human beings. Do you guys feel that human beings can change? So someone who is genuine or humble, can they change depending on the situation? So like looking at examples such as The Walking Dead, in a situation like that where there's a zombie apocalypse, you think somebody that's always honest and humble and caring, can they stay that way? When there's all this like anarchy, people are killing each other and all that stuff. Would they be able to share their food? Would they be able to say, hey guys, come on in, I have all this food. I'm not afraid.
I don't trust you. Don't enter my house. Hey, you kids, get off my lawn, kind of thought. Or like,
Yeah, what do you guys think
Clint
about?
Eastwood sitting on a lawn chair type.
yeah, with the gun. Right? Okay.
Yeah, would you be able to trust people in that? That's just a topic of mine.
Would we trust people?
That's a different topic. It's still my topic.
Yeah,
That's a different topic.
another topic.
Yeah, so let's talk about my topic right now, or the one that I just said. What do you guys think?
I think everyone, you folks, all have an inner savage in you.
Okay.
It takes
that explains
either
it.
someone dying, someone taking your food. When someone takes my food, it gets real.
It's true.
Yeah.
I've seen
It
it.
gets
first time.
He's a really nice guy usually, but you know, once you hit his French
It's
fries.
not that nice.
He's
Once you get to
average.
know him.
How would you guys say I eat my food?
Man, you're a savage. I'd say.
Yeah, I think savage is.
I don't think he chews.
You make the Hunger Games
inhales
look tame.
Yeah. There's not a lot of chewing.
There's no chewing. Man. Like I seen him eat pasta one time, and he just going at it like pasta sauce all up in his nose, like, like there's nobody else in the room except him and that plate.
I have no chill when it comes to food. I just don't care. And yeah, so
So you think that people, when it comes to food, they'll be savages, and that's
yeah, I think so.
I mean, food is one example. I mean, food is a serious thing, actually, if you look at it.
definitely.
If you do look at it,
It's kind of important.
food is serious. If you look at all those videos online, people get mad over chicken nuggets at McDonald's. Like, you don't get that extra nugget, they count them. Okay, I ordered 9-piece nugget, this bitch gave me 7. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's just like stuff like that. But I'm just saying, like, food is a serious topic, but in other situations where it could be, like, even I've seen this one Vine where a guy could be walking with a friend, right? So like he's acting one way, then he sees other friends that he usually acts a certain way with. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
like
yeah.
situations change people.
Yeah.
That's what I think. Do you guys think that one person can stay the same in different situations?
I don't think so. That's one rare superhuman being. To be honest, everyone's different. Outside of this room, I think.
Outside of this
I
room.
think, yeah, I would agree.
Good save.
I'd agree because people are adaptable, right? And people adapt to each situation, and so like I don't think a person can stay fully the same in every single situation, because people are adaptable.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I understand that. So you're saying like if I was, let's say, a nice guy and people knew me to be a nice guy, and I went to a rave.
sure.
So like I wouldn't participate in such things. If I went to a rave and my friends are there, I would wild out. I'd be like enjoying.
Well, you'd wild out regardless.
You think so?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
think-
you.
Me, okay, that's me. Yeah, me, okay, me, yeah. So I'm that kind of person where I can have fun anywhere.
Yeah.
I'm that one outlier that can, do that kind of stuff.
Are you the same person everywhere you go?
Everywhere I go, I would say, depending on, actually, with
Depending
the point,
on the situation.
I was gonna say that, but like with the point that you just made up, what you just said, I would say I fall into that category where I'm able to adapt. Like I said, like I have a weird personality. Like if I'm with my friends, I'm myself. No matter where I am, I'm myself. But it's just a different version of myself, if that makes sense. Like if I'm at church, you guys will see me completely different than what the person that I am here. Like, especially if there's like, because I'm African. Especially if there's like adults in the room, I'm completely different. You guys will, like, you see me, not completely different, but like, I just have so much respect for adults in a certain way. So like, no matter what they tell me to do something, like I just do it. I don't even ask questions. That's just me. So like, that's the type of things you guys will see that you won't expect from me. But that's just me.
I think, I think where you're going with this is right. Everyone's different depending on the situations, and unless there's some people who sort of don't get it, they don't have those social cues, and they don't understand that you need to act differently in different situations. Like, remember when we were at Thing's house the other day, and what's his face, the guy with the mullet, was there, and there was a sick child, right, and a mother, not the child's mother, but a different mother, not gonna say names, offered the child cough medicine, and she was saying cough, and then this, 40-something-year-old son of a bitch was saying, "You're saying a bad word to the mother," as making a joke, a very inappropriate joke in front of a child, Yeah. And if you don't get that joke, he was basically saying that she was saying cock.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't there. Sorry. I was like, cock, okay.
And then I saw him, I looked at him like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, this is totally inappropriate. And I wouldn't even make that joke like with these guys. Nevertheless, different sense of humor or whatever. But there is this sort of sense of adapting to different situations and being sort of a different person in different scenarios. Like when I'm with you guys, I'm certainly a different person than I am if I'm with
TAing a class.
If I'm teaching a class, if I'm out in public with people I don't know, especially, right? Like anyone who knows me, like will say that like I'm a quiet person. I don't talk a lot, right? But when I'm with you guys, it's just like
you talk too much.
I talk too much, like
It's just that sense of comfortability,
right? So you do have to adapt and change. But if you're talking about being humble, right? That's a slightly different question.
In what way? What do you think?
Because being humble means that, like, you're appreciative and you're accepting and you don't brag and you're not,
showing yourself off.
You're not showing off all the time,
okay,
right?
I gotcha.
That's the opposite of being humble, right?
All right.
And so if you're saying that people can be humble in different situations, then maybe, I don't know. Because, like, how do you, like, I think people can definitely stop being humble. I think that can definitely happen. You can stop being humble and be, like, a different, not humble anymore, but I don't know.
So when you stop being something, does that then change who you are? Or is just that you adapting to a situation? Or is that the same thing?
Well, it depends on what you're changing, right? Because if you're changing the way that you're behaving in that scenario, and depending to the extent of how you're changing and what you're changing, right? Yeah. Like if you're changing and you're doing something that you wouldn't normally do, like something wrong, let's say, then that's something different. Then if you're just like you're normally like talkative, whereas in this occasion you're timid, that's a bit of a different story.
Okay, that makes sense. So then can we say that people in general, like no matter how much you know somebody, there's always going to be a moment where they're going to do something that you're not expecting. Like something that's a little bit out of the ordinary, something that you're a little bit you're not used to it. Can we come to that conclusion and say that is possible?
I think so.
Yeah.
Or can someone stay the same throughout?
Nah, because different situations bring different parts of you out that people haven't seen before.
Yeah.
Going back to this point of people being savages. Going back to this point, I think...
Chief Keef. Rihanna.
Okay. Yeah, so basically I feel in a situation where like every human being has that breaking point.
Sure.
I feel.
Yeah.
No matter if you're humble, no matter if you're quiet, as quiet as Brandon is in certain situations, I feel like we all have that breaking point. Like, we might not know what that is, but there's something that will trigger you, and people will be like, whoa, is this really Thien-An? Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, her especially.
Oh my god.
I never want to get on her bad side.
Oh wait, no, I'm not talking about
Thanks, Alistair. I'm not gonna say anything.
She's scared.
I'm alright.
No. He just reminded me of something because I bumped into someone today and person is completely different. I ain't gonna say no names.
You can tell us after.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Off
Off
the
the air.
Out there, yeah.
But dude is just different. Like he's just different. And I feel like if you guys were to meet him again, you would have like a huge argument. It's
Like with him about
Yeah.
who he is now.
it has to do with race and religion.
Who?
I don't know what that
Okay.
means.
That can mean anything.
That's really
Jesus.
Yeah,
No, it's a whole it's a
It's a
topic
whole-
where
it's a
And
whole
the topic.
we would have to discuss it before we bring it to you guys.
Yeah.
It's one of those topics.
That's not gonna happen.
No practice.
Yeah, no practice. But yeah, anyways, yeah, my point was that because I was just curious, thinking if because I've never seen anybody stay the same. To be honest, like even when you're young, you grow up with certain friends, or you see somebody one time and then you see them again later in your lifetime. They're completely different from
Yeah.
who you remember, right? So I was just curious. So is there really that one person, or there's a certain amount of people that?
Okay, so you're getting to a very like deeper philosophical question here now, right?
Philosophy major brings it out.
About who a person is intrinsically.
Yeah.
Right? And if they are the same person, even though they're changing over the years. Because we all grow and develop and we have new experiences and we meet new people and different things happen in our lives that shape our beliefs and our likes and our dislikes and all these sorts of things. And are you still the same person?
That's true. That's the question.
yeah,
That's what makes you a person.
Yeah, that's a very deep question. I don't know if we could really answer that without
Going to
busting
another.
out test books.
like, I mean, you really have to get to something fundamental. Like, you
Okay.
have to go to like the core of what a person is, right? And then you have to go into all these like minute details about like the mind and the body and the brain and like the soul and all these sorts of things that people consider to define themselves and what really like
Defines you.
what really defines you, what really like is the base, the primordial base of what you are and what makes you you. And that's not a question that has a defined answer. You know.
What is the foundation?
But
of
I do
man?
think,
What is
but
right
without
there?
without getting into really like this really existential discussion,
Yeah.
what I do believe that there is something, something base. I don't know what that is. I don't know, but there is something that makes you who you are, and that one thing stays with you and is you, and even if you change and even though things happen, like that, you're still you no matter what. That type of thing, right?
Okay, I understand what you're saying.
Ketchup is that thing.
Yeah.
No matter what, no matter how old I am, I'll still love you. Heinz.
You never know. You might have some rotten ketchup. You might squirt out some ketchup and there's like a dead bug in there or something.
Oh
and
man,
it just ruins it for you for
I
the
know-
rest of your life.
I don't know if I should get to
Oh
this,
my
but
God.
like, you know those ketchup packets? From, like, McDonald's
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
No, keep going. I want to hear the story.
Okay,
I
so
wanna hear the story.
have you ever kept one packet for like months, maybe even like years, like in your cabinet or in your drawer or something?
I usually keep them in the
The
fridge.
color changes. Like you know how a ketchup is like that
man.
bright red color? Okay, so these packets, I use them the bright red. So one time I ran out of ketchup and it was a holiday, stores are closed. I'm about to eat fries, I need ketchup. Can't eat fries with ketchup.
You gotta get ketchup.
So then I open my drawer and then boom, there's a bunch of packets. I look at the dates. These are dating like a year back, a few months back, whatever. I'm like, you know what? YOLO. So I open one up, I squirt it.
Tomato nigga, y'all.
Bright red. That was like from a few months ago. Bright red. Open one up, year ago. Boom. It's like dark red. Same as BK. But why? Like I understand why it was different. I didn't eat those fries. I didn't understand why the ketchup went from bright red to dark red over a year.
Why did you put the ketchup all over the fries?
No, I
Expired?
dipped it in one spot.
Okay.
So like bright red in one spot.
Did you taste
and I
it?
tried to swear. No. No, man.
At least it's still red. I was thinking it'd be like purple or.
Yeah.
Why?
Nah,
Why?
it was like
You should have ate it. We live in Canada. Come on,
it was
healthcare.
like getting to
Free
a
healthcare.
maroon color. Like it wasn't even red anyway. It was just
Why didn't you just eat around?
You know, around.
Nah, man.
Try a little. Come on.
Try a little, lift a little.
You said YOLO when you put the ketchup on it.
He said,
Yeah,
"Don't
but-
you need to go through."
Man,
it."
yeah, man, when I see it, I'm like,
Okay,
nah.
that's it. Redo this. Go get some packets. Don't eat them until.
Okay,
like
here's
3
what we're
years
doing.
from now.
Then
Here's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Remember this day? You're gonna get a ketchup packet.
All right.
You're gonna keep it for a year,
And then eat it.
and then you're gonna eat it a year from now.
Now we'll try it. It's an experiment that we'll go
It's an
through.
experiment that we're trying.
Okay, we'll try it.
And then next
Yeah.
step, 2 years.
No.
No.
Let's try the first year.
I don't know about 2 years.
I don't know. You're gonna,
Only you're eating it. No one
I
else.
mean,
It's just me.
we don't want to
Okay.
send. We don't want to send someone to the hospital.
I'm the lab rat in this experiment.
Universal
apparently.
healthcare in Canada. We're okay.
Yeah, we'll be fine. If I die, it's okay.
But just one more thing.
Sorry.
Just one more thing I was gonna say about your point about what makes you you
Yeah.
was that we're advancing in our technology a lot now,
True.
and we're getting to a point where we're gonna be able to transfer our minds
Okay.
into artificial intelligence, into either
Computers.
whether it's computers or it's actual like robots that can walk and talk and function,
Yeah.
right? So when we're able to do that, is that robot that you transferred your mind into you?
Damn.
Maybe.
No, I think.
Yeah.
I think-
I don't even.
No,
I think it is.
I don't think so.
What? You go on first.
Because it's not you. Like imagine like from a child to now, like all the scars you've had, all the cuts and bruises and probably bumps you have in your head from getting hit with a bat or something.
But I think aside from the.
That's
Like, what?
mental represented there, man. Like, I heard a bat. Like, ghetto.
Yeah, you would have back.
Well, like
Go ahead.
it just shows like that's you. Like you've been through all that.
But I think.
You know?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's who you are. But like, it goes into your memory. Like
Yeah. Like,
Where you're gonna like
So like the robot can remember all that. It can remember.
Well, it's your mind, right?
Yeah, it's your mind, right? It can remember you getting hit. You can remember you getting hit by a bat if you got hit by a bat.
Okay, let me. Sorry, I don't want to interrupt you, but
No,
I
go
want
on.
to further complicate this
Yeah.
even more,
okay.
if you'll let me.
Go ahead.
Okay.
We have
What
this.
if now we have artificial intelligence
Yeah.
that we can scan our body,
Mm-hmm.
fully replicate our body with this new artificial intelligence, so that body is your body, and you transfer your mind into that body, which is identical to you, has all the same scars and scrapes, all of that stuff, right?
We're making humans?
It's
It's like it's
coming.
prestige. It's like prestige.
It's coming.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So, with that then, if you're going to talk about the importance of the body then, now we're taking that away, right? Because you got the body there.
Alright.
It's a new body, granted, but you still got like, the scars, the cuts and scrapes
Yeah.
there, right?
So
So is that now the same person?
But then it has a different trajectory from you.
What do you mean?
So like it has the same past as you, but it's gonna have a different future.
As your body?
Because there's 2 of you now, right?
Yeah.
So
well,
that-
no, the other one's going to be like, I don't know,
Then where am
burnt
I?
or
But-
something.
What? Oh, so like,
it could be burnt.
so they're not coexisting with each other.
No, they're not coexisting.
Okay, that's
They
complicated.
can't coexist.
I mean,
You
like,
have 2 of you, then that's
you
cloning.
can
That's a
you
whole
can
different
have
level.
like
Become
an
survival
Alistair in
status.
Canada and then another Alistair in
We don't need 2
Acapulco or
Alistairs in
something.
the world. people. That's all I'm gonna say.
Like why not?
well, you barely survive with one. Come on.
Because then you could switch places whenever you want to live a different life.
No, wait. Okay, explain your but your scenario though. Like you're. So let's say like I'm created into a different body, and then like my body dies, and then it's just a robot with my memories.
It's not a robot. No, I'm saying because he was talking about the importance of the body. So I was saying, what if we are able to create like human tissue,
Yeah.
all that stuff, have a new body? It's an exact replicate of your body.
Yeah.
You transfer your minds that somehow that body, so it's you. Your old body gets
Killed.
destroyed in some environmentally friendly way,
Yeah. Okay.
right?
Like-
Then is that you? Because then you take away this thing of just the.
I mean,
the
it's
body.
still you. It's just basically another replica of who you are, if you put it that way, right? So it's basically just skipping the whole birth and all the years and experience to just being here.
Well, no, you still have that, but you don't
You're
have
just
that.
in a different body.
Yeah, I'm just saying like you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like you skipped all that years, and then boom, you just here. So basically, it's still you.
Yeah.
With the memory of everything that already has happened.
Right.
So, I think it doesn't change. I think you're still that robot is still you. You're still the same person, and
Yeah.
you can move on. But that being, see, that's where things get complicated because.
Oh yeah, I'm like puzzled by this.
Yeah, like, it
That's
kind
what I
of.
do, folks.
Like I don't want to say yes, because I don't want people to just take my brain and then kill me off. And then like not that
Keep
they
standing with that.
not that they should clone me or any of that or like continue. I don't want to live forever anyway. But like it's just like
I would
but
live forever.
I don't. I'm just thinking though. It's like yeah. Okay.
Maybe I need to.
If the person is memory, then it has that. If the person is your body, it has that. And like if the person, oh man, I don't know. I'm confuzzled.
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 New word.
That's a good word, folks.
No, yeah.
Word of the day.
I mean, yeah, I have like my brain is kind of confused right now because I'm trying to think as a human. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're taking a human and replicating a human into something artificial, right? And can that thing really be able to move forward with the same goals and plans that you had?
But if it has your memories, then I think it's good to go.
But
And your personality too, because that's in the mind as well.
But will it have the same ability to adapt? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, there's different situations. Would it have that, or would it continue with the same personality throughout all these things that would happen? Or does it have that ability to adapt to situations like we have?
I think it would. If we're assuming that we have technology enough to transfer our entire bodies and our minds into a new body that is a replicate of ours, then I think for sure we'll be able to
Adapt.
So it can
Adapt.
eventually get a mind of its own and move forward.
No. What do you mean? The
Like
mind
it's using
itself?
your mind.
Because
It's our mind.
It's using your mind, but see, that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, so it's using your mind, right? But it's not necessarily going to make the exact same decisions that you would make in certain situations. It's basically going to use your mind to make its own decisions. That's what I'm saying.
But
You
if
understand what I'm
your
saying?
mind is using that same mind that is being used, then it would be making the same decisions that you would. You understand what we're talking about?
I know.
That wasn't even a joke. That was like a legit like process of what you just said.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to call because Brandon confused the hell out of me. Because like,
I hate this question. Evil laughter. Oh my god.
I just got on the 401 and there's like 16 exits right away.
because like the way it's described is like, okay, there's this artificial body. It has your personality, your brain, everything who you are right now, right? So now you put, let's say this thing is put into a certain situation, right? Will it come up with the same decision that you would? Or will it then develop its own decision and come up with a different outcome?
I would probably say it would just do the same decision you would.
So it basically just replicates what you would do. So it has like
Yeah.
a function where it can
Differentiate from itself.
from itself to what you would
Because
do.
decision making comes from your past experiences and all your influences. And if this thing has everything that you developed yourself, then I would assume that it would do the exact same thing that
Now
you
here's another question for you. If you're able to do this, right,
would not.
and you could transfer yourself into either a younger version of yourself or a completely new body.
I would actually wait.
Is that still you?
First question that comes up when you ask me that. When you say younger body or version of myself,
Yes.
when I go back there, like I'm in that time frame, so I'm going back. I'm starting.
No, you still have your mind though. Your advanced
Mind
mind.
now.
Yeah.
Okay.
But just a younger body.
Yo, take me back to younger body.
Yeah.
Take me
You know
back
how
to
many
younger
times I
body.
just think like, wow, if I knew the things I did now, like things would be different.
Yeah.
But you would want to try a different body?
No.
Interesting.
Okay,
You know what?
got it. You don't want to be like a tall Chinese man?
You know what? It's actually a really good question. Cause think about it. Yeah, I would like to go to a younger body and have the same mind that I do now.
Oh, this is...
But then if I can go into a different body, like if let's say I became like LeBron James, like I think, and I became that athletic, I think I'd rather be that than go back to a younger body. I feel like I have more opportunities with that kind of body.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just
You
me.
bring an interesting point to the table.
Yeah. Like the first thing that came to mind too is just like, because I'm connecting that question with like, ooh, if I could go back in time and do whatever, like any time in history, I wouldn't want to go back as me because I'm a woman and Asian. So like that would, I wouldn't be able to do anything.
Yeah.
And so my thing is like, oh, I'd like to be like a white man because
Unfortunately.
privilege, right?
Yeah.
And so if I had that choice to like go into any body, as horrible as it sounds, because in our society right now, like it's transitioning, but like if our society doesn't change, then I'd be like, I want to be a white man.
No, I get that. It makes sense. Yeah. So
Messed up.
that's just
Messed
my
up
point.
indeed.
What would you do, Brandon? You didn't say it. You stated it.
What would I do?
Yeah. Well.
Touch the
I would. Here's what I would do.
Mhm.
I would say I want a version of my body, but an improved version of my body. Right? I still want my face,
Okay.
cause I mean, you don't want to get rid of this.
All right.
Sorry.
All right.
But I would have an improved version. I'd make myself taller,
Mhm.
right? I'd make myself more athletic, more muscular, right? All these sorts of things. To give myself more advantages in those
Okay.
areas,
Yeah.
right? That sort of thing. I think that's what I would do.
No, that makes sense.
Because I still get to keep my mind, which is like perfect, right? Still
Sorry.
get to keep my
Okay.
face,
You, yeah. Okay,
which is like,
I've read
I
your
mean-
essays. Okay.
also perfect. And then, just an improved body. And I'm good to go.
All right, yeah, man. That sounds good.
I don't know. I feel like I'm stuck here, folks, because I would want to be Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Right now? That was
No,
old.
no. Like when he was like
In his
like when he was in his prime, like
Kickboxing. Like, what's that movie? Bloodsport.
Bloodsport, yeah,
from
that's
that,
the movie.
these
You seen
Chinese
Bloodsport?
Asian guy
Awesome
with
movie.
the freaking moving pecs. But
That
yeah,
crazy
like,
guy.
that guy was crazy.
He's like,
Yeah,
all the time.
I feel so much, and he does the head shake.
Bloodsport.
Okay. do
Like,
that
oh
sometime.
man. Okay, so yeah, or have a younger body, but
Of yourself, you mean?
yeah, myself obviously.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I don't know.
So you're
because-
stuck. You don't know what you want to do.
Yeah, I don't know what I'd want to do. Cause like I kind of want to be like still me, but like I'd
Yeah, you have
probably
your
be
mind.
a lot
That's what I'm saying.
more different. Like I'd probably do things a lot more different.
It's
'cause
true.
I know a lot
I'm
more
for
now.
sure, if we changed our bodies, we would be different.
Maybe
We
we'd be
would be
different.
different people.
Because our situations would be different.
Yeah.
That's true.
We'd be treated differently. We'd act differently. Everything would change
Yeah,
just because of our differences in our bodies.
That's true.
That's true.
And that's an interesting topic for next week. Stay tuned.
Ah.
Who would you want to be?
Well, that was a great first topic.